Okay, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so today is the 24th November. Morning, MAO. I believe that many of you are pretty excited because you saw what happened yesterday on gold price. I will share that more later. And for all my students, okay, do note that later on at 2 p.m., we will have our Super Tuesday revision. And I'll cover in depth, all right, cover in depth how were you traded on gold yesterday, all right. So during the morning MAO, I'll not go too much into it, but later at 2 p.m., our Super Tuesday, right, our revision, we'll do more in-depth sharing, okay? All right, thank you so much again, Peter. Wow, all the big caps. Okay, right, good morning to you all. Okay, so now let's just begin. Let me share my screen now to my side. Okay, can you see my coronavirus page? Yes? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the thing is this, as of today, now, it's still climbing. It's still 156,000 cases. All right, total death 263,000 for US. Basically, this is still on climbing. It's 150,000 people falling sick every single day. All right, now, of course, people have been asking me this. Cal, this doesn't affect the market. Well, because coming Sunday is so far away, okay, so I cannot wait for them to tell you this. I did a search for you guys on the 5 tech company shares, the top 5, okay, which is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, and one more. Wait, give me a minute. What's the 5th one? Uh, Amazon, okay, and Google. Yeah, correct. These 5 companies, and apparently it's all right. Thanks, Colin. All right. The thing is this. I can tell you that. All right. We saw Amazon, Jeff Bezos sell some shares, right? But do you know that, right? He sold more than that, but the media never mentioned. And there's one guy who sell a lot of shares recently, and the media have never talked about it. And it's Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. So in short itself, right, these two of them have been selling their shares in the market since October. That's why people ask me, Kel, how come Nasdaq doesn't move up recently? Well, we have so many, when these two boys are selling such a big quantity in the market, right? You have to be very careful. And interestingly, the price is sold was at the near high itself. Okay, it's sold near the high. So if you ask me, right, if there's any market that I will be watching closely, it will be Nasdaq. It will be the Nasdaq. So I will share more on coming Sunday, MAO. But the thing is that I want to let you know first right now. But of course, does it mean anything? Now, I said this before in the last few MAOs. Usually when this boy sells and the market is climbing up, right, you always will not see immediate reaction. You will see maybe on that day there is some reaction because the news came out. But based on my experience, right, usually the big boys, when they unload, the market will climb a few more days. And I said this before in MAO. It will do that. Well, is it on purpose? I don't know, but it makes a lot of sense because they don't want to be the one that created the mayhem. So usually there will be another few more days to a couple of weeks more before the market really come off. And most of their sales is done in October, the end part. So which means that we do about 3 to 4 weeks, all right, of after they sold. That means about the 3rd to 4th week of November, which is actually down. This is where the peak will likely be already. And recently, I saw a lot of forums in stock forums, Singapore forums, US forums, China forums. Oh my God, everybody become multi-millionaire or at least very rich recently because they are buying shares at a PE ratio of 150, 200, 250. And they are telling each other, hey, can buy, can buy, can buy. Shares at $19 now go up to $75, can buy still. Now, the last time this wave, this penny counter wave wasn't in the market. The last time when the market came off in March, all right, when the market recovered, the penny counter did not follow through. All right, it's only July recently the accumulation came in. Then, of course, gradually by August, September, the push-up came in. And only last 2 months, October, November, we see the craziness coming in. Now, if you have been a seasoned trader for some time, you should know that this is a very typical pattern where the market is at a historical high and the boys are selling and penny counter goes up, right? You know already, it's just around the corner, okay? But again, no point repeating myself, but 20 years in the market, I've seen this so many times. I'm going to tell you this upfront, guys. Be extremely careful now. If you want to buy, you go ahead in buying penny counters. But then if you get caught by the wave, then too bad. This is my upfront, very frank sharing here itself. Now, I'm not being bearish. I'm buying. I still buy index. Yesterday, I bought the Dow Jones. Yeah, I sold the gold because I told you guys this is what the direction will be. All right, but people be asking me why like that. It's just like that. That's how the boys work this game. So be careful, guys, for the penny counter. I'm seeing so many people now jumping in the penny counter. It's very, very scary. And in fact, someone texted my good friend. All right, I will mention his name. All right, at 2 a.m., telling him to buy shares. 2 a.m. to buy US shares. My goodness, this is how crazy it has come to. And this guy who's buying share, right, is just a normal retailer trader, right? But just encouraging people to buy, like, you know, like fear of missing out, you know, things like that. All right, so today is the 24th November, 2020, Tuesday. I know that start of this morning to actually say something so negative is very unsightly. It's not nice, but I need to share this with you, okay? So disclaimer as usual, my friends, I need you to give me a disclaimer. Now, recently, more and more people are very happy with some of my sharing. Of course, with that happening, people like ask me, say, Cal, you know, would there be a point whereby big boys watch all this daily MAO and follow you? Let me put it this way. If they really have went against me, they would have bought gold yesterday. They would have short gold yesterday, correct or not? We called for sell and gold came down. We called for buy, the Dow went up. So what is the big boys thingy? Remember, trade with the boys. We literally trade with the boys. Okay, see, I purposely asked it's like I already asked my designer to create this trade the boys logo to remind you that it's not about me. It's not about Cal. It's about the trading with the boys. All right, thank you so much for this disclaimer. I need more than that itself, but then again, I appreciate that. Okay, now this morning I have 80 people. Not too bad. Let's start continue then. Now this morning we saw the Dow Jones shooting up. Okay, there were many reasons for that. Okay, first of all, they were saying that all the tech shares went up, so-called. All right, and then after that, they say that because of Boeing going up, Walt Disney going up, and they say that the vaccine is good. Now, I don't understand this vaccine part itself. Astra basically came out, and yeah, the news is good, but again, it's Monday. Now, do you think about it? Pfizer, Monday, all right? Moderna, Monday. Yesterday, Monday. So every Monday, we have vaccine news. But the crazy part is the numbers are reducing, but the market just buy. So that's my point. This is completely market manipulation. Very clearly market manipulation, distribution at the best. But again, it's so difficult to explain this. I'll leave it alone there. All right. So that is the thing that you can decide on that. And of course, the main driver is because Yellen was being picked by Biden. All right. Okay. It's supposed to be in, but I'm not too sure why it's maybe. All right. But I'm sure that Biden will pick Yellen. That's for sure. Yellen's a very nice lady. She will follow what Biden say. So I'm sure that, because if you think about it, right, back then when Trump, right, was very upset with Yellen. So at the time Yellen was picked by Obama, right? So obviously when this thing come back again, they will pick back the same lady. I'm quite sure Yellen will pick back again. All right, so you know her style, put it this way. And of course, the market now is eyeing 30,000 already. You see? Wow, the market is now eyeing 30,000 already. So maybe 30,000, 32,000, who knows, all right? But of course, the main driver this morning is this news whereby Trump administration officially begins transition to Biden after weeks of delay. Now, this is the real news that propelled the market this morning, all right? Because, well, finally, seeming that the man in the White House thinks that it's time to let go. But again, I stress, allowing transition doesn't mean he let go, all right? Transition because all the leaders asking him, hey, hello, what are you trying to do? You don't let go, then how? How can we talk to the president? Right, he's holding a lot of stuff. He doesn't want Biden to know. So that's why it's very difficult for leaders, the business leaders, to actually do their take. Hence, therefore, right, that's my point here. Because business leader has a very powerful holding over the president, actually. So that's why I say the most powerful people is not the president, but the people behind the president. Okay, so what happened is, let's take a look right now at the US futures. All right, this is what you are seeing right now, okay? Now, yesterday, we saw a very big candle, and I told you before yesterday that someone, a very powerful guy, says that, right, on the 23rd of November, traditionally, before Thanksgiving, the market will be going up. I repeated myself at least 10 times throughout the whole session. And I think the market really deserved to go up, all right? So again is this, we can be bearish on the COVID-19, but the thing is, the market want to go up, you have to follow through. You cannot go against it. Now the question is this, Cal. Now the market goes up. Can we chase here? Huh? Really? You really want to chase right now? This was the previous high. This is the previous high. You want to chase here right now? My point. Why don't you buy here? Why don't you buy where I say the A part? Why you want to buy a B now? I mean, seriously, if I tell you B to buy, if the price go higher, you are just lucky. I'll be upfront with you. If the price comes down, you are just going to be part of the triple top. Seriously, if the market really goes up, maybe by European timing, the Dow may be going higher, then you create this triple top alignment. Do you want to do that? I don't know. I leave it alone. Now, today itself, right, I'm basically going to stay out of the bucket market because today my wife is coming back. So I'm going to be very busy here. So I'm not interested to see the market. All right, thank you so much, Joe. Right, so I'm going to be very busy running here and there. So I don't want you to get involved too much into this, but I will give you a little fair advice here itself. Around here, 29,920 plus around there. This figure will be a very strong resistance level, very strong. So be very careful on that. Now, I'm not saying that the market will go there, but I say that if it ever goes there, if you hit this level, it's good to take profit. That's my personal take. But the thing is that the media said 30,000, right? So I leave it to you to decide. You look at the media and look at the chart. You decide yourself, okay? Okay, so this is the today's conventional chart. I share this with you, right, which is the Fibonacci chart, right? I mean, I expand this now. I told you, right, the 61.8 is a very powerful figure. And really, it happens. See? Yesterday, MAO, I say the 61.8 is a very powerful figure. If the market doesn't go down, it will go up. And you see the first wave, it hit the 38.2, resisted there, pulls back to 50, and 50 found space, recover, went up, 38.2 is now at 23.6. So which means that this 23.6 is a very important level now. That's why it's resisted there right now. If the market can stay above this figure, yes, we will go back and clear up the whole thing. All right. If not itself, just take profit. That's my point. If you're long in the market, do consider booking some profits. Okay. All right. So you see everything is very open, very clear. Now in terms of the weekly chart, well, it looks like it's tempting to time try the trend line that we draw. It might be tempting to go there. It will be very interesting if it goes there. All right, if you ask me, if it goes there, I will rather put my position to take some profit or sell some puts over there. All right, in my position, right? Okay. Okay, now of course someone asked me this question yesterday in the evening. All right, can we sell call? Of course you can sell call. All right, you can sell call. All right, if you think that the market is going to come down, you can sell call. Of course, but you sell call, right? Be careful, right? The upside losses can be quite excruciating. Like if the prices go all the way up, be very careful on that. So for today's Dow Jones, for our side, for PSV traders, you can see right now, today the opening price is near to the pivot one. 29614 is a pivot one. Opening price is 25999. 29599, sorry. All right, so basically when the market break pivot, it's a buy already. You don't need to ask me. All right, it is a buy. So you can see on your screen right now, the market, the Dow Jones, once it opens, okay, opens here, straight away when it crosses above the pivot one under the easy mode, it's a buy. But Kel, no color change. Yes, no color change. Don't have. So if you buy, it's on a very discretional note, but it's not wrong. I repeat, it's not wrong to buy, but there's a carry danger there itself. So if you basically buy on the buoyancy of that, then obviously a KTR plus one, which is here, 29710, you can book partial profits already. Okay. Now at the bottom of the screen, you can see the KSI is all the way green in color. This tells you the boys have been buying and been buying and buying. So of course, you may ask me this question, Kel. How can the big boys be buying when the like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos are selling? Hey guys, when we say boys buying here itself, right, it's boys patterns buying, right? Which is now they are buying because they are pushing up the price. The big boys, which is like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, they already sold off their shares already. They don't sell every moment. Please understand the difference between big boys momentum pattern buying, which is KSI, versus the big boys selling. Okay, it's a very different thing altogether. So that's why intraday and macro view do not put them together. You create a lot of unnecessary headache for yourself. Now, of course, for those PIV student, you know that I gave you a free gift. There is a chocolate bar right here, a KCB 29767, right? Is there, right? And the market is resisting over there. So of course, if the market can go past 29767, well, it may go higher. All right, but apparently I don't see any lines on top on my screen. So that means that we are near the historical high. That's why you only see one line. Okay, all right. So take note, there's a resistance at 29767, which the market has already challenged it earlier. Okay, all right, so that is the Dow Jones. And then we look at the NASDAQ. Now the NASDAQ, I told you guys, the one market that I'm very uncomfortable with the NASDAQ, because you can see after the vaccine and this and that, transition of the Donald Trump, it's not moving. It's just staying there. Because why? The boys have unloaded. So people who are jumping on the bandwagons are all the retail counters, all the penny counters. That's why the index counter is not moving at all. I repeat, the index counter are not moving at all. The retail counters are the one jumping up in all the small penny counter. So this is where the danger lies here. All right. So of course, if you are into TA drawing, you can draw something like this. You know, this is like a window whereby the market has been bouncing around. So if the market goes above the window here, of course, the NASDAQ may challenge the high again. But the NASDAQ break this down window, right, which is happened to be the MA30, which is very nearby, then the market will challenge back here itself. Then honestly, I'm looking at that point, 11,571. That is my level that I'm watching for the nearer term. All right. Now, knowing the fact that now I see that Mark Zuckerberg selling so much shares, right? Well, I can tell you this. Well, when young men sell shares, right, you know that they actually have probably some things that they may have in your mind. Okay. All right. I'm not saying anything else, but look at my NASDAQ chart right now. This is my NASDAQ chart, the triangle. All right. Yesterday, I told you, right, if NASDAQ goes right into the triangle, it'll be a buying day, right? At least the market will still, the triangle is still going to formulate. But the problem is NASDAQ closed beneath it. All right, closed beneath it while the Dow Jones went up 300 points. So that means that, right, the market, the trend is still down there. That means that the downside is actually developing already. I repeat, the downside is developing. So if today, again, with the Donald Trump administration doing the transition, and yet if the NASDAQ doesn't follow through and pulls back, the market will sell, right? You know me, I say very specifically, Dow is a buy, NASDAQ is a sell right now, okay? All right, so that is NASDAQ. Now, of course, you are in MAO in the morning, you can ask me question. If I can, I will definitely assist you on that. Okay, for S&P 500, we can see it's moving exactly like the Dow Jones because of all the current movement here. So the S&P seemingly is going to test back again the 3,600 level. But I say the same thing again. All right, just be careful to chase right now. And this morning, I don't think it's a very advisable level. All right. So okay, there's a request on the site. Cal can see NASDAQ, the chart right now. Okay, I show it to you today. Now, this is the NASDAQ day chart. You can see that we are seeing a zebra. Red, yellow, red, yellow. Now, the last color now is yellow, so it's still going to face a bit of the upside. But the zebra means what? That means a big movement is coming already. It's coming already, right? It's coming already. So be very, very careful on that. Now, but today, the NASDAQ is above the P1, so it's still on the buoyant on the upside today. Market is above P1, so it's more to the upside today. Now, there is a chocolate bar at 11,981. There's a first resistance. You can see very powerful resistance. For the last 3 days, the market resisted at 11,981. Okay, last 3 days. The next chocolate bar itself, 12,167. Okay, sorry, I changed my words. The next KCB is 12,167. And the last one is 12,410 for today. Okay, all right. Request for Hang Seng. Well, Hang Seng is not I don't show you. I can show you, but Hang Seng, the pivot is incorrect this morning. It's still not yet. Hang Seng haven't opened. The pivot is not correct. So it's very difficult to give you this analysis right now. But just FYI, the KCB at the bottom are all here, 26377. All right, with the KSI is all green color, but yesterday we saw the first yellow to red CCYR. So I believe that today Hang Seng, if you gap up this morning, there will be selling because you know Hong Kong is still having a lot of problem with the COVID-19. Okay, all right, I have to move on. Apology. All right, gold coming up. Don't worry, gold is coming up. All right. So the gold itself, remember yesterday we saw the news from oil and the website oil and gas, can remember? They say that gold will hit 5,000, and after that we saw on our Telegram, many students say, "Hey, Cal can buy gold already. How come you don't call for gold?" I say that how can we call for gold in buy when our indicator is a red color? But I thought fundamentally people say gold will go to 5,000. Let me put it this way: if gold can go 5,000, and the writer wrote that, then he should sell all his thing in his home, basically mortgage it, and then buy gold. And if yesterday he preached what he says and bought gold yesterday, my God, he'll be fainting this morning already. All right. So my point is this, guys. Please, you have to do one thing. Macro view is macro view. Intraday view, intraday view. You have to separate them. All right. And put it this way: if the boys don't call you to buy, how the hell they sell to you? This is something that I know is very difficult to accept. But unless you've been in the market for more than 5-6 years and you really open your eyes to certain things, then maybe it's easier. So today is interesting. Today reports, right, from all the top stories, they are bearish. They are telling you it's plummeted. They tell you that the market is bad. I like that. When these people are calling that the world is ending soon, you walk to the other side. I repeat, it's like a plank. When the whole world say buy, the market doesn't move, you walk to the other side. If the market says sell, the market doesn't move, you walk to the other side. You understand? But if the whole world say buy and the market is really buying, you stay with the same side. You understand? That is how you do trading. I repeat one more time for you guys. If the market says buy and the market really buy, you stay with them. But when the market says buy, the market doesn't move, you walk to the other side. You will be a no. Contrarian view is different. I know you say that contrarian view. Nope. I repeat the third time. When the whole world say buy, the market goes up, you stay with them. When the market says buy, the market don't move, you walk to the other side. It's very different from contrarian. Contrarian view is you buy, I sell, you sell, I buy. That's stupidity. You kill yourself on that. Where you must know when to follow and when not to follow. That is the point here today. All right, Chelsea, you heard me? All right. Okay, so what happened to gold this morning? Let's take a look right now. Okay, we'll do the conventional one first. This is what I can show you. I told you guys already several times for the last 10 days that I told you guys gold will come down. Gold will break the MA 200. But if it goes below the MA 200, the selling will come in very strongly. And indeed, it happened. Now, what happened is that gold went down to 1840 and went and closed below. So which means that the 1840 technical support is no longer valid. Must take out already. No longer valid. So which means that gold, the next support level, it can be a little bit scary. Let me just bring it up for you. It can be a bit scary. Let me just share with you. It can go all the way to here, around here, which is 1817. Okay, I'll put it cap exactly 1817. Now, of course, can go is not immediate. Can go means later, right? Maybe later you go, maybe after a few days after that. So my point is this. Based on KCB, we know that when the gold break 1840, the next level will be 1817, next level potentially. But of course, will the market do an intermittent recovery? Well, based on what I tell you earlier, when the boy says sell, but the market doesn't move down, but goes up instead, right? I'd rather go and buy today. I repeat, I'd rather go and buy today, okay? But if the market a few days later start to weaken because of whatever reason, then the next level will be 1817. I repeat, the next level will be 1817. Now, of course, some people say, Cal, is it even possible? Dear all, from this point here until here, I've been calling for sell. Go back to my MAO. When gold hit 2065 level, I have been calling for sell ever since. From August to September to October to November, even this big day, I also call for sell. All right, if you can remember that, can you key 1, 2, 3 for me so it validate for what I say? If you are forced to remember, if you don't remember that, don't key, please. I don't want any form of people recognizing me because of this Cal. No, I really want you to recognize me because you remember what I say. All right. So of course you say, Cal, you are, wow, you're so accurate, you make a lot of money. How I wish. Yes, I've been selling. I've been calling people to sell, but of course we didn't sell as much as we should because I am more, in my heart, I prefer to buy gold. Yeah, of course, of course. Just that I want it to go down lower so that I can buy cheaper. Now, after 1817, there is another level, very small, but it's there. We cannot forsake it. It's here. That level itself is 1808. 1808. Nice number. 1808. 1808. Then the final number that I'm watching at closely is 1795. Now, of course, the market can go down lower, can go to 1750, right? But the point is this, you realize that there's a strong consolidation before gold went up recently. This is a consolidation, right? This is where the gold basically hang around. So that's why I believe when the gold comes down, if it comes down, there will be another round of consolidation. All right, it may be a touch and go and just move on. It may be like that. I don't know. All right, we watch out closer. But at least today now, we know it's below MA 200, which means across the board now, everybody will call for sell one. I can guarantee you this. All the trainers, experts will call for sell. So you watch out what happened today after that. Okay. All right. So that is the gold conventional chart. I show you the one that we have right now today for the day chart. Day chart wise is pretty clear. The market is trading between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. All right, so today at the moment now is trading below OP, hence therefore, right, the selling pressure. But the KCX at the bottom, the day chart is flickering. Now, of course, people say, Cal, nah, not accurate, right? You see the last time it turned green, the market never go up. FYI, if you're PSV trained, please, where got yellow color? The KCX blink, correct? But do you see any yellow color here? Don't have. Then why are you calling me to buy? Don't have means don't have. That is a system. If you want to be contrarian and say, Cal, you see, if you buy here, you will make money here. Wow, like that. Then why will you follow system? You might as well trade on your own. You'll be better than that. So dear all my friends, of FYI. Now, next year, seriously, I'm going to help people with PSV system, which means that people without PSV system, I'm not that keen to help anymore because it's very tiring. Right, my group is getting bigger. Yes, I know. And I know that people have been telling me, I received at least more than 50 over messages from 50 people asking me, how come the group chat now getting so popular? But the thing is that, right, there's a lot of sharing that's outside PSV. I totally understand that. So with this MAO today, as a form of a sharing, I'm informing you guys is this. If you are PSV believer, I will definitely stick to my gun and assist you all the way with PSV system. But if you have your other views and you want to share that is not related to us, then maybe it's time to move on. All right, and be very honest with you. So which means that there will be a point whereby we will basically allow only PSV subscribers to stay in the Telegram group chat. This is really seriously. Because if not, it's going to be very difficult. All right, it's not the money point. It's just that we really need to take care of people who trust us and really enjoy what we've been doing for you guys. So it's not immediately, don't worry. I'm going to service you all the way until the end of this year. By January next year, when we do a changeover, we really want people to come in. So that's why I'm spending a lot of time now to make sure you guys know PSV as well as possible. Okay? All right. So if you agree to what I just said in terms of, right, really taking care of people who really trust PSV, right, can I ask you to do the word PSV in the group chat right now? Now, of course, you're public members, you don't get involved with this, okay? Because this is our own internal thing. But again, most of the people on MAO are my students, so I myself do that. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, all right, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Now, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Let me just finish up, okay? And I'll share some very good stuff today. So basically, people have been asking me, do I have so many people coming in? Well, look at the KCX signal. That is where you can see all the new people coming in. All right, that is really telling you we are serious. My next preview is in December. All right, the date haven't been confirmed yet. I'll let you know ASAP. But if you want to join us right now, you can just do that by communicating us through Facebook Messenger, okay? All right, last before you go, I always like to do this. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. I think this is really, you know, it relates me very well, all right? I have fell down many times in my life. I believe you know my little illustrated career and history. But you see, until today, you see, I'm getting better and better. I learn from people. I went on YouTube. I keep on learning. I don't spend money on YouTube, on courses, but I learn from what I see and I try to mimic it. So dear all yourself, trading is the same thing. It's all about mimicking what you saw before. If the patterns repeat, just make sure you make money from the market, all right? All right, guys, this is all for today. I appreciate this morning. Thank you so much. All right, so tomorrow MAO, same time, 8:30, I will see you once again. Now, of course, if you want me to share more stuff within half an hour slot, if I can do that, I will definitely do that. Okay, guys? Take care, guys. Have a great day. Make money today. Cheers.